With the addition of the Crocker Conservancy a couple of years ago to our campus, it added 46 acres of what used to be a farm that had gone fallow and became overgrown, that is now being reclaimed as a beautiful space and as a learning resource for us here at our school. Having that space as a place to take students is an amazing thing for teachers. When I get a chance to get the kids outside, we're outside of the laboratory of these four walls, and we've gone out into nature where the walls are gone and the boundaries are finished, and anything is possible in nature. That's what we have in the Crocker Conservancy.
Sit down because the invasive people tag them.
Yep, yep. It was sort of it was like a greeting tag game, and what ended up is we had a whole bunch of invasive plants doing just fine, hanging out together, and the natives, they were gone, right? Today, fourth grade got to go outside and go out onto the Crocker Conservancy, which is 46 new acres of land that have been attached to our campus that are beautiful examples of what happens in nature. One of our parents at our school, who has 3 children enrolled in our school, is also an environmental research and restoration scientist. He likes to come in and work with our students. What he did today is he took us out and laid out a square meter of area in 2 different sections of the Crocker Conservancy. One section is a section of vegetation that was planted by farmers so that animals that graze could be fed. So it's a lot of introduced invasive species that fed those animals really well until the farm went fallow and the land sort of got overrun with these invasive species. At Powhatan, we've been restoring the Crocker Conservancy by adding and reintroducing native species that were there before the farmers changed things. So today we looked at a section in where the invasive species of plants are, and then where the reintroduced native species were, and we started naming and taking a careful look at the percent coverage of all those species in 1 square meter of space. The children will continue doing that with Mr. Morris for another visit when he comes. Later, though, we will apply the knowledge and understanding of how to carefully observe plant life when we go out and do again our annual project called the Square Meter of Life. It's a highlight of the 4th grade science program every year. The children will go out together and take what they learned when they gathered data with Mr. Morris and apply it in a broader survey where we will actually measure the biodiversity in another square meter of life out on the Crocker Conservancy, looking at plants, animals, and non-living things. So having gone outside today with Mr. Morris and begun our survey of the percent coverage of different species of plants out on our Crocker Conservancy acreage, we've taught students new skills of data gathering and new ways of looking at nature. With this project that we do with Mr. Morris, it'll give us data to improve our improvement of the Crocker Conservancy, but it will also give me a chance to have the students extend and apply that new skill set and that new knowledge in a novel setting. That novel setting for them will be setting out new squares in different parts of our conservancy to do a careful survey of biodiversity in those squares. We won't just be looking at native and invasive plants, we'll be looking at animals, plants, and non-living features in those squares. By doing that, you're actually taking that earlier knowledge and applying it in a novel situation. And studies in education have shown that fewer than 10% of students get an opportunity to do that application step. When you apply new knowledge in a novel situation, you're creating new synapses in the brain. You're creating new webs of knowing that they otherwise wouldn't have had an opportunity to do. That's something that we do at Powhatan School because we're given the freedom and encouragement to take students into these new realms, these new applications of knowledge that they've just acquired so that it's there forever, it's richer, and it's also more joyful.